Sorry for that interruption. Elizabeth had gotten home from work. She'd been home for a while. But now she was getting ready. I hope that's not her coming back. She was getting ready to go to the store, pick up a few things, and wanted to ask me if I needed anything, wanted anything, and what I wanted to go with supper. And I picked Brussels sprouts, and she's getting ready to leave. She ain't left yet, but she's getting ready to leave. So sorry for that interruption. Okay. So we enjoyed ourselves at the reunion, okay? And late that night, after it got dark and it was getting late at night, we were sitting around a campfire. We, meaning me, Tina, Melissa, Albert, Roy, and Josh. And he had a friend there, Big John was his name is John, but they called him Big John, was his nickname. And so we were all sitting around the fire talking and telling stories and having a good time, and it was getting cold. But anyway, after a while, because everybody else had started going to bed in their tents and in their campers and stuff like this. So finally we turn in. Me and Tina and Melissa gets in the back of the truck on that mattress, and he gets in the front on the seat. And so that was probably a Friday night, because like I said, I think the main reunion day was Saturday. So that next day when we woke up, that's when the big meal was. And so they were having the big meal, planning that, and so we ate and just had more fun, and I got to see the kids do the piñata, and I got to see the door prize drawing and stuff like that. And I didn't win nothing. They had me to put my name in, but I didn't win nothing. But anyway, just, being there and enjoying and having fun at their reunion. So finally, late that evening, because I was supposed to come home, so he had promised to bring me home that evening. And so him and Tina and Melissa and me left and headed back to Mississippi, to my house, to bring me home. So we did that, and then he left and went back home. Like I said, that was the end of October. So in November, sometime or another, close to Thanksgiving, back then the church we went to, they had always would go to a skating ring. They would rent a skating ring out for the whole church, so that it would be just the church people there. Well, she backed out, but then she's pulling back up. She must have forgot something. For the church to just be there and have fun and skate. And I was trying to learn how to skate. Everybody was trying to teach me how to skate. My brother-in-law, my oldest sister's husband, and then some of my friends that already knew how to skate. And I was enjoying myself and having fun. And then when I got back home that night, there was a note on the door. And it was Albert. He had come by to see me, and I was gone, and I had missed it, and I was so sad. I was actually mad at myself for going to the skating thing with the church. So anyway, then it was probably early December. I was having to think for a minute. That he comes up or over, whichever way you would say it, to see me. And he was supposed to only be there the weekend. He stayed with Sissy and Marlon at their house. And he was only supposed to be there the weekend. He was just coming to visit and see me. for a couple of days. So while he was there, you know, we went out and stuff like that. But then I thought he was leaving on Sunday. And to go back home. And so, you know, every Sunday when we would go to Sunday school, we'd come home and eat lunch, and then we would lay down and take a nap, and then get up and go back to Sunday school, which we still did that. Sunday is just nap day for some reason between services. So anyway, I had went to my room, and I had just laid, my bed was made up, and I had just laid on top of my bed covers across the bed, kind of cat a corner, and was dozed off to sleep. And my nephews, Joe and Avery, by the way, Joe is Courtney's daddy. This was my oldest sister's boys. They lived close by where they was running in and out of the house all the time. They come busting into my room that day. And as soon as, you know, my door was shut, I was laying down and I was sleeping. And you know how you are woke up and jerked awake out of a sleep, you know, and you're just you're all shaky inside. That's how it was. But they just come busting into my room. Your boyfriend's here, your boyfriend's here, your boyfriend's here. And at first I thought they were, you know, pulling a joke on me, because I thought he had left. And I said, no, he ain't. He left. He went back home. And they said, no, he's not. He's outside. He just pulled up. So I get up and I straighten my clothes and my hair and everything. And by the time I get in the living room, he's already inside, sitting on the couch talking to my dad. So I sit down on the couch beside him, and you know, we just talk, and Daddy talks, and then after a while he looks up over at me and he says, well, I got me an apartment. And I said, huh? I thought he was going back home. Ends up, he got him an apartment. He's moving there and staying. He said, I gotta go back home to get all my stuff, but I got me an apartment. I guess I'm gonna be living here. Hey, so he did. And, you know, we started dating more, of course, which he had a job. He started working for the county, which was with Marlon, Sissy's husband. And, he got an apartment, but when he got the apartment, he gave me a key to it. And then he also, he started making me do his business. You know, he would give me his check and say, go to the bank, do this. He gave me his key to the apartment. Then he told me, he said, take this money, go to the post office and buy me a post office box and everything, you know. So I started doing all that for him. And then when he got all of his stuff there, he wanted me to come over and help him unpack and fix the apartment up and everything. So we was doing this, we was in the kitchen, and he was unpacking, and he started telling me, and realize this is, you know, we just met, this is November, we just met in October, and just kind of started dating. There's not been any talk, not even any talk of really being a permanent boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, and definitely no talk of engagement, you know, or a marriage proposal or anything like that. But so he's unpacking dishes, and he looks at me and he says, now if this was your house and you was going to live here, where would you want to put the dishes? So he made me decide where to put the plates and where to put the bowls and where to put the saucers and all of that. So yeah, he was planning. But anyway, so that's how I met Albert and how we got started going together. And like I said, that was in November. No, yeah, November. No, didn't I say it was the beginning of, yeah, the beginning of December. So then it wasn't long, he actually proposed in that same month. because for Christmas time, his mom and dad came to his apartment, and me and my mom and dad came over there and had like a little Christmas dinner and get together and opening presents around Christmas time. Well, me and him was engaged to get married. And if I remember right, I think that, you know, like I said, I can't remember everything. And so we planned to get married. We had wanted to set it for, and he knows this better than I do. He remembers this better than I do. I think it was in June. One of the J months, June or July. One of those, not January, but June or July. Most likely June. I think we had first set our wedding for that month. But what happened is my mama, my daddy's job, I think I've told y'all this before, he calibrated meters on gas trucks. And so he was gone like for the whole week and only would come home on weekends. When he went to Florida to do that, being that was so far away, he had a lot to do in Florida. So he stayed in Florida for the whole month. And when he went to Florida, Mama usually went with him. And I either stayed with my oldest, I stayed with different people. I stayed with my oldest sister, I stayed with our pastor's wife so I could go to school, you know. So Mama went with Daddy, and so he happened to be going to be gone to Florida during that month, and she was going to be with him. So we couldn't set our wedding then, so we had to bring it up. So we brought it up a little bit, I think. I don't remember this date now. And so I started planning our wedding. I was going to have a church wedding. I was going to have singers. I was going to have this fine, beautiful dress. And then stupid me, yes, I regret it. One day when we was doing planning, talking about the dress or something, at my oldest sister Charlotte's house, I just up and said, why are we doing this? It was like, I think I was getting frustrated with all the planning. Maybe something had messed up about something and I was getting frustrated with the planning, and I was wanting it to hurry up and be over with and just be married. And so I said, why are we doing this? Why don't I just do like Charlotte and Becky did and just get married in a house, you know, something easy and simple and quick. And so that's what we done. We changed it, and so we set our date for March the 14th. And that's when we got married. I got married in Aunt Reen's house. And I regret that. I would have loved, I wish somebody would have made me not do that. I would have loved to have had the big church wedding, a nice big beautiful dress with a big train and a veil over my face and the songs, you know. Stupid me. But anyway, so we set our date for March the 14th, and that's when we got married. So I met him in either the last of September or the very beginning of October 1986, and we got married March the 14th, 1987. That was not very long at all. Not very long at all. That's my love story of how I met my husband. And so I hope y'all all enjoyed it. Angela, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that it ended up being 3 different videos. But anyway, and I am looking forward to hearing your love story, Angela. So you got to tell yours too. I hope you plan on doing that. And I've done listened to Courtney's, and I hope to be able to listen to everybody else that's joining this. Are you going to make a playlist, Angela, and put all these in there? How will I be able to find and make sure I get to watch everybody's? Let me know. Okay, I am going to say I am done. I'm gone. Toodaloo.